Those who've been hospitalists for 5+ years, what are your thoughts on the lifestyle? I'm a current PGY2 and weighing my options. My husband is a hospitalist 7 years out of training, and he loves it, as do I. His hospital is round and go, and the schedule is flexible, not 7 on, 7 off. He has to do 12 shifts a month and can stack shifts to get long stretches off. We have 2 young kids at home, and he's frequently there for school drop-offs, soccer games, and anything else. We have taken a trip every single month this last year, and he can easily pick up extra shifts to pay for those trips. Yeah, this sounds like Kaiser, actually, where they can do these like double shifts. They have like 8-hour shifts, and you can double it up to get make it like a 16-hour shift or something like that. It really cuts down on the number of days you're working per week. The main negative is working 1 to 2 weekends a month and some holidays. He's usually home by 1 p.m. on weekends, though, so it's not terrible. His hospitalist job was supposed to be a 1 to 2 year stint before fellowship, but now he can't imagine doing anything else. We thought he'd work for 2 years, save some money, do fellowship, and then have kids. We're both convinced the hospitalist lifestyle is better with kids than a Monday through Friday job. He's not at all burnt out by work, and hopefully that doesn't change. And yeah, that's been my experience with the hospitalist lifestyle as well. I've actually had a lot of time off because in an academic center, you can get buy down to be doing other things. I tend to be pretty efficient at work, so I get home, or at least I'm done with work quite early, and so you can kind of just be chilling there, or even come home early on the weekends or other days potentially. And so really the lifestyle of a hospitalist has been very, very good to me. I think at the beginning it was really hard. It was hard to adjust. I wasn't utilizing my free time well, and I still get into these ruts a lot of times where on my off weeks, I just waste the entire week and just don't do anything productive. But I think at least over the last couple of weeks, I've been doing a little bit better with regimenting my time a little bit more and taking advantage of all that free time that I have on my off weeks and trying to be a little bit more productive in those situations. So I think if you can find that balance for yourself, you can figure out how to balance your work and your off time, because it really is easy to end up wasting all your off time just, in the blink of an eye. But the hospitalist lifestyle really can be very, very good. I do want to make a dedicated video on it, just talking about my experience. Maybe in the next few months, I'll make a video on that. I'm on year 4, close to starting year 5, and working 0.75 full-time equivalents, but the work-life balance is great. Do you not feel like that's just too much time on your hands for being so young? I get not everyone cares about leaving money on the table, but that is a lot of free time to fill. Everyone is different. I have plenty of hobbies, and I've lost any passion for medicine. Now it's just a job. I live pretty frugally. Even with all the vacations and stuff, I've probably spent a total of $6,000 to $7,000 on all of them combined. And my annual expenses last year were $55,000, and that was with bi-weekly house cleaning and wash and fold services. I'm single and don't plan to have kids, so I don't need to die with millions of dollars. I'm already about a quarter way to retiring. Yeah, I mean, if you're single and don't have kids, that does make it a lot easier to just have so much free time and free income to spend, even that early on after graduating. Looks like his pay is 0.75x as well, roughly about $225K a year. So that's another benefit of working private/community, because this is basically close to our full-time 100% pay at an academic center. And 0.75x, he's making 225. So that means they're making like 300 something probably. I thought 7 on, 7 off was great until I went per diem. Obviously there's no stability, but it's nice just to work 3 to 4 days at a time. I can actually work more when I have more frequent breaks. When I was doing 7 on/7 off, I was always exhausted. Honestly, it just sounds like people take crap jobs, whether for family or location or whatever. Work 0.5 FTE, make 200,000 round and go, everyone's insured, sprinkle in some supervisory positions, time to hang out with family and friends. Wouldn't do anything else, seldom call, interesting cases, paid well for my time. Pluses and minuses, I'd say it breaks about even with traditional 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and that's only if you don't completely hate it. All the time off is great if you have a young family, as you're a stay-at-home parent and spend lots of time together. But as they age and get involved, you're working half the weekends of the year, which is missing a lot of games/outings, and also puts a lot on your spouse. The upside is definitely all the opportunity for travel, but short trips and week-long vacations, which is real. I personally love the mode switching of pouring myself into work, then being completely available to home life. All right, I just skimmed the rest of the comment thread, and it looks like it was kind of about a 50-50 split on people who had enjoyed it and people who didn't like the lifestyle. And I think it definitely depends on the job that you pick. And also, it seems like the people who had been doing it for longer disliked the lifestyle more. So the people who were a little bit older, maybe 10, 15 plus years out, had more qualms about the lifestyle. So curious to hear what your guys' opinions are on the lifestyle of hospital medicine. For me so far, I have been enjoying it, but it was a little rough at the start, as I said, and still is taking me some time to get used to and adjusting to making it the most productive that I can.